Hello everyone. Many of you have been requesting me to make a video on my setup for kids room. So here it is. Welcome to our room. It is inspired by the Montessori setup. Basically, Montessori focuses on 5 key areas of learning. First is practical life, second is sensorial, third is mathematics, fourth is language, and fifth is culture. Each of these have a dedicated space in my prepared environment. So I try to include activities around it for overall growth of the kids. I have tried to make the room little colorful yet subtle so it is vibrant yet not very disturbing for the kids. So let's begin the tour to their room. As soon as Ruhi and Ruhan finish their morning routines, they engage themselves in some physical activity like yoga or some workout like these. These are very necessary for their physical fitness. This helps them with strength training. They play indoor basketball as well, and we had bought this hopscotch which can be played indoors and outdoors. Again, a great physical activity. I'll begin with the walls now. Here are the few displayed activities and charts that we are currently working on, like the life cycles, the four sight words, language, etc. Also, we had done this balance activity to understand the heavy and light concept. They just love playing with it. They try putting different objects and love exploring. So, this is kind of permanently here since I have made it. Then there is the human body activity. We have long conversations on that. They just basically, what they have to do here is they have to remove these organs and place it back just like a puzzle. And that's how they learned about the human body organs and their functions. Every child loves to scribble on the wall, but I love clean walls. So I bought this white board for them to scribble and keep my walls safe without no damage. This has really helped them with motor skills and helped in writing. And this is our favorite wall with all the beautiful moments captured. Now comes our Montessori shelves. I'll just briefly show you what all we keep here. Many of you had asked me what was my first activity. So our first activity was alphabet and number recognition, where they have to match the numbers or alphabets. I'll just show you how. So I basically wrote the numbers on the paper plate and on the clip, and they had to just match these. This was for number recognition. This was for alphabet recognition. This was the shapes matching activity that we did. That was also one of our first. Here I have cut out some colorful bits of paper in 3 different sizes, long, short and medium. So this is basically a sorting activity. They can sort it by size or color, whatever they like. Then comes our literacy section. Literacy section includes our flashcards. I have made these flashcards of all the alphabets, digraphs, trigraphs, diphthongs for them to learn the sounds of it and blend and make words. We are also learning the magic E rule that I'll make a detailed video on soon. And this is one more activity of alphabet matching, the capital and the small alphabet matching. I'll show you how. I've written a small h here and a capital H here. All they have to do is match these. I randomly put the glass and they have to match it one above the other. So this is one more literacy activity. Then comes our numeracy skills. Here I have many beads and some numbers. Here you can learn addition, subtractions, greater than, less than, many things with beads can be done. All these videos are on my YouTube channel already. Then this is one more activity I prepared. I had made dots. They had to count the dots, check if their answer is right, and then match it with this egg carton which I had prepared. So this, if it is 10, they have to match it with 10. So this is basically a number recognition, matching, counting activity which helps with numeracy skills. Then comes the scissor activities. This is a plastic scissor. And I draw some lines on the blank paper and ask my kids to cut along the lines. This is a very nice activity for developing fine motor skills. I also have some of their favorite miniatures here. We play a rescue game here. I tie a thread around them and ask them to cut it with a normal scissor, but it is to be done under the adult supervision. So I do not keep any scissor here. This activity they do only with me in my presence. Next comes the grooming skills. This grooming skill section here, they first learn to tie their own shoelace, the shoelace activity. Second grooming one is this is the set of teeth I made with the paper plate and thermocol, and they learn about the oral hygiene and self grooming thing here. So it is a very fun activity to try. Third grooming set is trimming the nails. So these are the 3 grooming activities that we do just for fun and learning. The next sections come is the DIY puzzles. Puzzles helps in lot of problem solving skills, and they are great way to engage child's brain. Next comes is the I Spy game. I have made these magnifying glasses of shapes like this triangle, circle, square, and all I say is I spy with my little eye is a yellow triangle. So all they do is this. And that is how the game is being played. And this is one of the puzzle that I made. First puzzle, that popsicle puzzle, which is super easy to be made, can be found on my YouTube channel. Then the next comes is the pattern sequencing section. This is super brain boosting and brain development activity. Many pattern and sequencing games can be played here, and everything is available on the channel. And then comes the open-ended plays like the blocks, the role play. The clay is very necessary for the sensory development. The blocks help them in developing the spatial skills. Role play helps them understand the empathy. So all these are open-ended plays. They played on themselves, all by themselves, and learn. So these are also very essential and a very essential part of the shelf. And this is our basic Montessori shelf. Then comes this section of our room. Here I keep all the stationaries and paints away from Ruirwan so they cannot create the mess. Then we are currently learning the clock. So here I have kept one clock for the learning. Here is an old style abacus for again counting, addition, subtractions, etc. Then this is one busy binder that I have made for Ruirwan. This will go a long way for them. I'll just show you the few pages of it. A detailed video I'll make soon, but I'll just show what it has. It is a fun folder where Ruirwan learn to make their names, different colors, many things, color equations, number skipping, even odd numbers, and many things. But I'll make a very detailed video of every page later because it will become too long now. This is Rubik cubes. We are trying to learn that too. So here I have kept one. This is a brain boosting activity. Recently we have done this and posted a video how to play. So you can check that out. All these puzzles have been given to us by our relatives and friends. I never bought any puzzle, but these are great for vocabulary building. The only puzzle I bought was this, the Mapology, and by playing this, they learned the states of India and their capitals. This was super easy. Though it says 5 plus, Ruhiruan could do this at 2.5, so I'm sure you can give it a try. So it is fun to learn the states and capital this way. And that's all about this section. This is again the whole learning part. And of course, I forgot one important thing, and this was here. This is our DIY laundry folding board. Every evening after Ruiruan are done with their milk and all, they sit here, they collect their clothes and fold it on their own. They make their own laundry, fold their own laundry, and that is very important part of Montessori, being self-independent and self-grooming part. So that is how they do every evening. And this section is the final last section, that is a part of culture section, I would say. We have a drum, the keyboard, and all these instruments for them to explore what they like. They love music and they are very much interested into it. Recently they are even learning keyboard, so that is also very important for the child to be engaged into music or some extracurricular activity. And this is our scavenger hunt basket. Basically, all the other toys stay here. So when I say find something that is soft, so they bring this. Find something that is round, so they come up with the balls. Find something that is shiny, so they come up with this. And all this helps them in vocabulary building. So it is a scavenger hunt basket is what we call it. And then comes this cupboard. This cupboard has all our books stuffed in, the GK books, the story books, the school books, everything, and our stationery. And that is all about the room. I basically keep rotating all these activities to keep it fun and engaging. Ruirwan do lose interest if the activities are super easy or super tough. So I keep changing these according to their interest weekly or bi weekly. And apart from that, we do some science experiments too, like the volcano, the lava lamp, etc. And all those videos are being posted on my channel under the playlist Science Experiments. And all these activities I just talked about on the Montessori shelf are being posted under the playlist Fun Educational and Fun Activities. Both the links will be posted in the description box. So do check it out. If you want, you can comment and ask us anything. We are always happy to help. Thank you.